Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, Charity. Hope everybody had a good day on this misty, rainy day. Everybody's doing good. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to get on. Hey, Portia. Hope you guys had a good day with all this pollen outside today. Hey, Tanita. Messing up everybody's allergies. Hope you guys had a good day. We're going to give everybody else a few minutes to come on before we get started. Hey, Monisha. Hey, Trinae. All right, now, Joe. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all had a good day. Trinae, you doing good? Hope y'all are doing well. Demon today is winning Wednesday, winning Thursday. So that's what I've called today. We winning Thursday. We gonna win. Hey, Wilson McCallum. Hope you doing good. We winning Thursday. That's what we're gonna call it. We winning. We winning. We winning. No matter what it looks like, we winning. The outcome is we win. Hope everybody's doing good. And this is S.O.P presents Tidbits with Peaches. I'm excited to be here with you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to start off with the businesses. We've got a few more, and I think we're growing. A couple of more added on. So I'm going to start with Triple C's Cake. Hey, Keisa, which is Ashika Clark in Greensboro. B&J's Creations, which is Monica Gramlin. She's in Anson County. She does t-shirts, all kinds of things. I know she's working on some things for graduation. So if you need any of those things, hit Monica up. We call her Butter. Then we have Marie's Luxury Handbags and Accessories. Yes, winning Thursday. We winning. She is in Union County. She has all kinds of pocketbooks and accessories. We have Vanessa Price out of High Point. Hey, Ree. She has a daycare and it's called VP Learning Center, and she has 789 nails. We have Fair's Child Care, which is Cynthia Fair in Morven, North Carolina. She is a 5-star daycare. If you're in that area, you need a daycare provider, hit her up. We have Wake Up Creations, which is Jessica McCallum Baxter, Charity McCallum, and me, Peaches. So y'all check out some of our merchandise on there at Wake Up Creations. We have some good things on there. And then we have Triple M Rentals, which is Charity, Jessica, and Evan. They do balloon arches and all kind of decorations. Hit them up for your next event. We have Pool Automotive here in the big county of Moore County with Pastor D.R. Bennett. If you need a car, go see him. We have Moore County TV Mount, which is in this area, which is Moore County. But they will travel. It's two brothers. They're the Ware brothers. One is my bonus son-in-law, and he is also a life coach. We have Junior's Music Store in Virginia. Junior has all kinds of things. He has pianos, guitars. He do lessons. He do school band rentals. That is in Virginia. We have Trinity Coaching, which is myself. If anyone is in need of a life coach, just hit me up. We have Latoya Sullivan. She has Divine Accessories and Phenomenal You Accessories, and she is also in Union County. We have Shay Jackson Green. She has Trendy Travels, and she also has Trendsetters Hair Salon there in Waysboro. We also have Picture Perfect with Kiki for photos. We have Kiki's Designs for t-shirt, masks, and etc. And we also have Three-Dimensional Landscaping out of Chiraw with Pastor Dennis Rivers. Hey, Nita, hope you're doing good. Hey, Jess, and keep all of those in mind, all of those businesses. Let's support one another. Upcoming event for June the 18th is I Am My Sister's Expo, which SOP and Trinity Coaching presents. I am my sister to sister expo where we have tables. If you have a business, the tables are $25. Come on out and let's support one another and mingle with each other and let's help each other out. So you can reach out to any of us, Charity, myself, Jessica. And there's a flyer going around. There's a number on it. You can call that number, leave your information, and one of us will call you back. That's June 18th. If you have a business, get you a table and come out and let's support one another. So I think that's all I have with all of those. And Trinae, she does art. So you see me share her stuff a lot on Facebook. And we also have Pat Bennett. Her stuff is usually posted under Mount Sinai. So they have a lots of arts and crafts and wreaths. Y'all check their stuff out. So if you have a business and I didn't shout it out today, get it to me and I like to support. So if you have one, just send it to me and I'll put it on the list. And today I had all of this stuff to talk about. But as I sat in there and I was praying and going through in my head, and I was like, well, Lord, I want to talk about this. But then it was pulling on my heartstrings just to talk a little bit today. Because, sometimes we have so many different things going on in life, and sometimes we need people to encourage us to say, no matter whatever life has faced, thrown at you or whatever you're facing, just know that the outcome is it has to be that you win. I know a lot of times we fight so many different battles and we're thrown so many different curveballs and we're at crossroads and we don't know which way to go. And we just like, but I always say that's life. But we have to be able to understand to distinguish between a battle and some circumstances that are just life. So sometimes we have to be able to know that some things are going to happen because it's part of life. But then certain things that we know that come that we have to endure to take us to the next level or get us to the next phase in our life. So be prepared. And, even in that, I wanted to talk about setting yourself up to win today. That's what I really wanted to talk about because we have to be able to set ourselves up to win. And we can't always wait on someone to come give us a handout. We have to hit the ground running ourselves. And we have to, the biggest mistake that we make sometimes, hey, Denise, is that we forget that life happens sometimes and life gets in the way. And don't beat yourself up with that. It happens. Sometimes things come up that you don't have any control over, that it's going to happen that way. But don't let it throw you back. You just keep pushing forward because that's a mistake that us as being human don't realize that life happens and it's gonna happen. You're gonna have some downfalls. You're gonna have some setbacks. You're gonna have those days where you just don't know if it's worth pushing on. I'm here to tell you, yes, it's worth it. I always like to say a thief is not gonna rob an empty house. So if something keep coming at you, there's something in you that's got to come out. So make sure you understand that. Don't let it get you to the point where you want to throw in the towel or give up on it. Just know that, keep that phrase in the back of your head because nobody is going to come rob an empty house. So if things are coming at you, there's something that you're destined to do. So make sure you know that if it's coming at me, if life is throwing me all these hard balls all at the same time, there's something it's trying to stop you from getting out. So you just keep pushing forward. Don't stop. Don't give up because things happen. Life happens. Allow that, embrace that at this moment to know that life happens. I'm not going to give up because I had a setback. That setback is just bringing me to my come up. So I can remember that just because I had a setback, I'm not going to let it throw me back. I'm going to let it take me to my next come up. So remember that. And you remember that, it's okay. I say that all the time. It's okay not to be okay every day. I had to remind myself that too. I'm not going to feel the same every day. Some days I'm overly ecstatic, but then there are some days when I feel like I just don't know. But it's okay because I'm entitled to have that day. But what I've taught myself is I'm not going to stay there. I'm going to give myself that moment to say, okay, I'm not okay today. But I'm going to get back up tomorrow and I'm going to dust myself off and I'm going to keep moving because it's okay not to be okay every day. It's okay to have those days when I'm questioning some things, but I'm not going to allow myself to waddle in it, and neither should you. So I'm encouraging you today that no matter what's going on, I don't care what today throws at you, you embrace it. But tomorrow you get up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving. Hey, First Lady Tillman, That's what you do. You allow yourself that moment. Don't beat yourself up because you allowed to have that moment. But then you get back up and set yourself up to win because it's winning Thursday. We have that power to set ourselves up to win. Yes, you're gonna have some bad days. Yes, you're gonna have those moments where you're questioning, am I doing the right thing? Why is so much coming at me at one time? Why am I feeling like this? That's human. That's part of human. Life happens, but allow it to push you through. That's right. Now that's true. Allow it. Hey, Lavette, allow it to push you forward because life happens and you're entitled to have that moment. Have your moment. Embrace that moment, but don't stay in that moment. See, that's where we make the mistake of not realizing that it's okay. Yes, life happens. Yes, something hit me and it threw me back a little bit, but I'm going to embrace that right now. But I'm going to get back on my game and tomorrow I'm going to push harder. I'm going to keep pushing till I get to my destination. I'm not going to stop because life happened. I'm going to embrace that moment and I'm going to keep it moving. That's all I can do. I'm going to allow that moment to happen. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to revisit it. I'm going to say, okay, that happened. Now I'm going to put myself back together. I'm scrub my shoulders. I'm going to go on and do what I need to do. I'm going to shake it off. You know, there's a song that says, shake it off and pack it under your feet. Sometimes that's literally what you have to do. You have to shake it off and pack it under your feet because life happens. And my favorite thing, most of all, when you setting yourself up to win, you the first thing you need to do is allow yourself to know that life happens. The second thing, stop procrastinating. It's gonna happen. If it threw you back, stop. Oh, I'm gonna try it again next week. No, get up tomorrow and try it again. Just because that happened yesterday. You can't control yesterday, but you can control right now. Stop procrastinating. It threw you back, it made you second guess, but get up. Don't let it throw you back and stay back. You get up and keep going because life happens. I'm setting myself up to win. This is what you need to tell yourself. I had a setback, but I'm setting myself up to win. So that means I got to come back. I can't allow it to keep me back there. I'm going to allow it to push me forward so I can get to the come up. I'm going to stop procrastinating. I'm going to stop crying about it. I ain't whining about it no more. I don't want to talk about it no more. It's done. It's over with. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But what I can do right now is control my right now. In my right now, I'm setting myself up to win. Right now. Right now. There's a song that say I cried my last tear yesterday. So I cried my last tear yesterday. I'm wiping the tears away from my eyes. I'm not going to do that. That situation right there is done. I can't do anything about it. But what I can control is my right now. I'm setting myself up to win. I'm allowing myself to know that life happens. I'm not procrastinating anymore. I'm moving forward. I'm going to keep it moving. Hey, Miss Sabrina, hope you're doing good. I'm going to allow myself to keep moving. I'm not worrying about what they say. Don't allow a temporary moment to stop you from getting to your permanent outcome. That's true. What's temporary is temporary. But a permanent means that it's forever, it's lasting. Temporary is just it's fading. I don't want anything to fade. I want it to be permanent. If I'm trying to get there, I'm going to get there by any means necessary. I'm not going to allow life to keep knocking me down and I keep staying there. No, I'm getting up. Focus on my right now, not the past. That's right. Because you can't control the past. I say this every week. You can't control the past and you can't control the future, but you can control your right now. And my mentality right now is I'm setting myself up to win. I'm not going to allow life to keep beating me. My dad used to say, either you're going to beat life or life going to beat you because life is going to always be life. So you have to be the person to say, okay, life, I know you're going to throw me some balls. I know you're going to throw me some curve balls. Hey, Marie, I know these things are going to happen. I know I'm going to have ups and downs. I know some relationships are going to fall off. I know I'm going to have some haters. There's a song I heard that say two-step on your haters. Sometimes you really do have to two-step on them. Even if you got to stomp the enemy, you two-step on his head too, because you can't allow things and people to stop you from where you're going because there are going to always be naysayers. There will always be haters. I don't care who you are, what you got. It's going to always be somebody that don't like something about you. But when it becomes a problem is when you let it affect you. If you don't let it affect you, that's their business. Don't let it become your business. When you make it your business is when you begin to care about why they don't like you. Because people are going to always not like something about you. Or they may not like how your hair look. Or they may not like how you can wear a hat. But that's just people. You love people where they're at and go on. You're setting yourself up to win. You don't have time for negativity anymore. Hey, Evan, hope you're doing good. So your main focus now is I'm positive. I'm setting myself up to win. I'm trying to get somewhere. I don't have time for this stuff like that anymore. You keep track of your progress. I always tell you you have short-term goals and you have long-term goals. You set the short-term goals, you check them off. Don't make them so big that you can't get to them. You can't say, oh, I'm going to start a company and have it done within a month. No, that ain't going to happen. Oh, I'm going to start making money in the first month. Nope, that ain't going to happen. That's too big of a goal. Your first goal should be, okay, if I'm going into, if your goal is to start a business, I'm laying my foundation. I'm starting from the ground up. I'm getting my name out there, whatever my merchandise is. I'm not expecting to make $1,000. Sometimes people do. I'm not saying it don't, but you be realistic with your goals. Make sure you got your foundation set. Make sure it's solid. Your structure is able to withstand what storms come. You make sure that you set yourself up to win. Understand the concept of hey, Miss Carol, I'm setting myself up to win. I'm coming out of this victorious. I'm coming out of this a winner. I'm not taking an L this time. This time I'm not taking an L. I'm coming out a winner. I'm winning. It's winning Thursday. So I'm going to take that mentality with me from now on that it's my winning season. And, I love that song. It's my winning season. And I'm one of them people who say, I'm not selfish. I want everybody connected to me to win. So if I'm winning, you winning. And if you winning, you should be saying, Lord, bless my brothers and my sisters so we can come up together. Make sure that you keep that humble. Be humble. Don't ever get arrogant. Just be confident in who you are. I don't ever want to be too arrogant that I'm not teachable, or I'm too arrogant that I can't help the next person. I always want to remain humble and confident, not arrogant, just confident in who I am and who he created me to be. And I think those are some tools that we all need to live by. Set myself up to win. Make sure that I understand that life is going to happen sometimes. It might not always go as planned, because life does happen. Sometimes there are unforeseeable things that you cannot control. So it's going to happen, but don't allow it to stop you. You keep going. And then those are those days when you're going to have to encourage yourself. You will get up and look in the mirror and say, okay, self, we're going to try this again today. I'm not settling for less today. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to toot my own horn. Girl, you got this. You can do this. You bad. You go ahead and do what you need to do. You see, you had to cry yesterday, but you get up today and shake it off and say, I got this. I am. I am that I am because I am in Christ. And if I'm in Christ, that means I can do all things through him that strengthens me. So I'm going to get up and do this. It's my winning season. It's our winning season. That's right. So those are things that I like to say every day. I don't always have the best days, but I still get up and say that this is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be glad in it, because I am the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I'm the lender and not the borrower. And it is my winning season. It is. And everyone connected to me gonna win. These are things I say every day. I try to speak something positive every day. I don't care how I'm feeling or what has happened. I still get up and say, God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for this day, God, that you allowed me to see. I may have had a bad day yesterday, but God, I'm not claiming it for the day. I'm speaking that today will be a good day. Good things will come my way, because I know you're working behind the scenes for me, and you're not a deadbeat father. So I know you're going to come through for me. So I have to remind myself of that sometimes life will get in the way, and sometimes we will have to fight battles, and sometimes we will be confused, and sometimes we will say, God, where you at? But then he comes back and reminds us that I'll never leave you nor forsake you. I'm standing right there with you. I'm in the middle of the storm with you. I'm right there with you. I'm with you. I heard what you said. I heard your faith talk. I heard you say I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I heard you say I'm setting myself up to win. And when you begin to speak those things speak those things not as though they were, and put them in the atmosphere, he hears those. You just got to walk on it and believe it. It ain't going to happen all of a sudden. Sometimes it takes time, but then sometimes he will do it instantly. But then there was those times when he say, no, you got to work for this one. So if you got to work for it, work for it. Don't quit. See, sometimes the working part is when you get all the good stuff in it. When you got to work from something, that'll make you appreciate it more. That you had to work for this. This didn't come easy for me. This cost me something. I had to put in some work for this. I'm setting myself up to win. So if I'm setting myself up to win, that means I got to go to work. I got to go hard for this. I can't let nothing stop me. I can't allow people to stop me. I got to go hard for this. I want this. I'm not expecting anybody to give me a handout. This is what I want. So that means I got to get up every day prepared to battle. Whatever the situation may be, I got to get up and be prepared to battle. Y'all, somebody just sent me a message. I'm sorry. So that's what I am today. That's what I wanted to say today. That's what has been tugging on me all day. Sometimes I'll I'll research and go and say, God, what do you want me to talk about? But for some reason he kept saying, I just need you to talk today. I just need you to say what I say. It's not always about what I want to say. I want to make sure that I'm doing what he's saying. I want to be able to encourage and help and uplift, because sometimes somebody just needs to know that it's okay. It's okay if you had a bad day. It's okay if you got a question. If you saying, God, come on, I need an answer. It's okay. It's okay. But don't quit. Don't give up. Keep pushing and know that it's our winning season. The more you speak it, the more you'll begin to believe it. The more you speak it, it'll hit the atmosphere. And when you speak it, then things begin to happen. See, when you speak it, you hear it. And when you hear it, you can feel it. Then you're going to begin to believe, okay, this thing is possible. I can do this. Me and God got a thing going on. Me and him walking together. We done came to an agreement. So now I understand that I got to let him drive, and I got to be able to hear him when he speak to me. Because if I'm setting myself up to win, that means I got to trust his process, because that's what he want for us. He want all of us to win. But see, sometimes we get in our own way. We want to put our hands in it when he done already told us, let me do it. You just listen to what I say. See, sometimes we could be way further ahead if we would just listen and stop going on our own self, because we get impatient and we want it right then. We want to, how you stick it in the microwave and press 40 seconds and it's done. But sometimes he said, no, you got to put it on 5 minutes so I can marinate it a little bit, so all them seasonings can soak into it. So when it come out, it's good and ready. So that's how he tell us we can't always just expect it. But sometimes it's got to marinate a little bit. So when the wind come, it won't blow down. See, that's when it comes to that foundation got to be solid. So when the winds and the storms come, it won't blow it down. So we have to be able to wait sometimes. And I know it's hard. Waiting is one of the hardest things to do, because you want it done right then. And I'm speaking for myself, because waiting is one of the hardest things, that because when I want it, I want it. When you want it done, you want it done. You be like, okay, God, where you at? But sometimes we gotta wait. Juanita Bynum had a song that says, I don't mind waiting. But see, while I'm waiting, I'm still working. I'm still on my grind. I'm still moving. I'm still getting it done, but I'm waiting on him to come through. I'm listening to the instructions that he's giving me while I'm waiting. While I'm waiting on him to come through, while I'm waiting on him to give me the next move, or while I'm waiting on my instructions, I'm rejoicing in the midst of that. I'm saying, God, I know it may be rough right now, but still in the midst of this, I'm still rejoicing, because I know you're going to come through, not sooner or later, but sooner. So, God, I believe what you said. I know I'm going to have it because you spoke it. And if he spoke it, it has got to come to pass, because he is a promise keeper. He is the promise keeper. And in setting myself up to win, I'm learning that I got to trust the process and I got to trust him. I can't always go off of what I know. I got to listen and get instructions. So I'll make sure that my move is strategic. So I'm moving like he say move. So when you move and it ain't him, then what happens, right? So if you wait, hey, Stephanie, you wait and let him do it, then it'll be done right. So don't give up and know that God has got us. We're going to have those moments. Life is going to be life sometimes. Hey, Coretta, it's going to be life. We're going to have those moments. We're going to cry. We're going to, you know, we have those moments when we want to ball up in our bed and just stay there. But do it for a day. Don't stay there. We entitled to that But make sure you don't waddle there. Make sure you don't stay there. And when you're laying there, you be talking to God. So, sometimes we got to tell him the truth. Be like, God, this how I'm feeling. I don't understand why this happened. I'm trying to figure out why this went this way and that went that way. So God, show me which way. Hey, Serena, to figure out what happened. Be honest with him. Just don't lay there. You talk to him while you're laying there. Say, God, this happened. I didn't plan for this to happen this way. So what's my next move? What do I need to do next? I don't want to stay right here. I'm not going to stay in this fetal position, laying in this bed, crying all the time. I'm not going to be miserable all the time. I'm not going to be unhappy. I want peace. So God, what do I do? How do I get there? I'm trying to set myself up to win in every area of my life. I'm asking you, what do I do now? What steps do I take now? You said the steps of a righteous man are ordered by God. So, God, I'm expecting you to direct my path. I'm not just getting up going. I'm expecting you to do it. So I laid here yesterday. I'm waiting on my instructions, but I'm going to get back up tomorrow. I'm going to hit the ground running. I'm not going to lay there. Why? I'm setting myself up to win. So that means I can't waddle in it. I can't waddle in the setback. I'm trying to get there. I'm on my way back up. So don't just sit there and be content in that moment. No, embrace that one day. Give yourself that time. But after that second day, you need to get up. Hey, Pastor, after that second day, you need to get up and dry your eyes and keep it moving. Because I got to do this. I got to do this by any means necessary. I'm winning. This is my winning seasons. I'm winning. This is winning Thursday. So I'm going to keep saying it, winning Friday, winning Saturday, winning Sunday until my win comes. Pastor preached a sermon one time. He said his WHEN, his win, so he can WIN. So my win is going to lead me to my WIN. That was good right there. My win, WHEN, is going to lead me to my WIN. So I'm setting myself up to win. I'm doing what I need to do to get better. I'm allowing myself time to grieve or whatever the situation may be. If I'm allowing my time to cry, my time to grieve, my time to process. But after I done laid there that day in that fetal position, I done had my little pity party. I'm going to get up and shake it off and I'm going to keep it moving because I'm not going to allow it to hold me down anymore. I got to keep moving. I'm winning. I need y'all to type that in the chat. I'm winning because I'm winning. I don't have any other choice. I don't know about nobody else. I'm winning. I want to win. So I got this zeal right now. So many things hit all at one time, but my mindset is say I'm winning. Hey, Donnie Bennett, I'm winning. I'm winning. I can't continue to let life beat me. I want to beat life. So that means I got to get up, shake myself off, and keep winning and keep it moving. I'm winning. So what you going to do when you're setting yourself up to win? The first thing you're going to do is remember that life happens. Life happens. You can't control it. There'll be some days when things will happen. Life happens. Don't beat yourself up about that. Life happens. Second thing you're going to do, I continue to let life beat me. I want to beat life. So that means I got to get up, shake myself off, and keep winning and keep moving. I don't win. So what you're going to do when you're setting yourself up to win, that's right. I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. Now you got to tell yourself what you're going to do to set yourself up to win. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself up. I'm going to shake it off. I don't care what the doctor report said. I don't care what it looked like around me. I don't care what they said. I don't care. I'm winning. I'm calling those things not as though they were. I'm calling them. I'm calling everything that God has promised me. I'm calling it. I want it now. I'm going after it. I'm not going to sit back and just say, okay, God, come. No, he said faith without works is dead. That means I got to get up and put some action behind what I'm saying. Remember, we can only see to the corner, but God can see around the corner. That's right, Pastor Ben. I like that. See, yep, that was good. Now that's true. God can see further than we can. Sometimes we can just see in front of us. He can see all around. He can do the 360. He ain't even got to move. So imagine if we allow him to take control because he see it all. We can just see this. But he see 360. He ain't even got to move. He can see everything. So why not trust him with your life? Why not trust him with your plans? Why not trust him with your business? Why not trust him with your marriage? Why not trust him with your ministry? Why not? Because he can see further than you can. He already know. And then, last week we was talking about taking an L and how sometimes an L is really not a loss, it's a win. So he can see that. He already know that. So every L is not a loss. Sometimes that L is setting you up for the win. So embrace the L, because here come the win. So I may have took an L yesterday, but I'm taking a win today. I don't know about you. You could have taken an L last week, but this week you taking a win. So you have to be able to set yourself up for the win and know whose you are and begin to speak over your life. You don't always, it's good to have pastors and preachers, but you got to learn to speak over your life yourself. Speak over your life, encourage yourself every day. Why not trust him? That's right, Charity. Why not trust him? Why not? Sometimes we've tried everything ourselves and we keep trying to make it happen, and we keep trying to kick in doors that ain't supposed to open yet. Why not trust him? Why not let him do it? So that's, I've learned that over the years, that trying to make it happen yourself, and then when it don't, you all sad and depressed when you should have just waited. You should have just waited and trust him to do it. Trust him to make the ways. Trust him to open the doors. Trust him to lead you. Trust him to drive the car. Trust him to make the best decision for you. Trust him with your whole life. Not part of it, your whole life. My whole life, I trust him with it. Every area, I trust him. When you get to a point where you don't have a choice anymore, then you be like, okay, God, I trust you now. But why wait till you get there? Trust him before you get there. So when you get there, you already know he got you. So trust him in the beginning. So when you get there and you're already in the midst of it, you may say, oh, this storm is going on, but I trust you, God, because I know you're in the middle of it with me. Just like Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego, they were in the fiery furnace, but they trusted God to know that he was in the fire with him. So even if you're in the fire now, trust that God is in the fire with you right now. If you're going through it right now, say, I know God is in here with me. And trouble don't last always. It's got to turn around and work in my favor. It's got to. You got to be able to trust him, setting yourself up to win. Setting yourself up to win. That's what I wanted to discuss today. And I done got carried away again. And I done went over 2 minutes, but we setting ourselves up to win. I am a great success story. Yes, Pastor. Yes. I say that every day too. That's part of my affirmation. I am. My life is a great success story. Tidbits with Peaches will be a success. Trinity Coaching will be a success. Wake Up Creations will be a success. My life will be a great success story. Everything that God allow my hands to touch will prosper. And it may not be comfortable, but it is bearable. That's right. It's not going to always be comfortable, Pastor Benny. It's not. Sometimes it's just uncomfortable. But just know, in the midst of the uncomfortableness, you coming out a winner. So when it's uncomfortable, just know that, oh, I'm getting ready to come through this. If it's uncomfortable now, I know it's going to get better. Right now, it may be uncomfortable. Just think about when you come out of it. So just be able to trust the process and set yourself up to win, and know that, yes, my life will be a great success story. So I love you. Y'all have a great day, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And this has been S.O.P. Presents Tidbits with Peaches. I will see y'all next Thursday.